let me share with you something. These 3 months, 3 months, maybe 2 months, has been our most abundant months in the full 12 years. Most, with all different investments from different directions, everything is just coming like crazy. And I am so grateful. I want you guys to understand how universal principles work. It's actually very simple. Very simple. Let's say, for example, you are here. Let's say, for example, this is the bigger you, okay? The very happy, smiley you, okay? This is the most successful you. Okay? What is your journey to get to here? Some people, okay, what people want is like this, but it's never going to be like that. Nothing. There are no lines. There are no energetic lines that is just straight. When lines are flat and straight, existence has finished. Lines, even if they move up, down, up, down, up, down. Are you guys understand what I'm saying? So if we know there are no ups if there's no downs, if there's no down if because there's no ups, what you guys will be hoping that I draw next for you, you're hoping for this line. You're hoping for this line. This is like a classic line that you probably see in real estate. They always say house prices always go up. True, long term. Right? And what does this mean? But temporarily, they have downturns. True or true? This is like house pricing, this is like stocks and shares, this is what happens, right? So what is this called in a trading chart? What's it called? This is called higher highs and higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, and higher lows. This is what this chart is called. It's called a higher high and a higher low. But life isn't like this. But this is not how life works, though. Let me show you how life works. Life works like this. How life works is, life works higher highs, lower lows, higher highs, lower lows, higher highs, lower lows, higher highs, lower lows. And what does this mean? Well, I'll give you a classic example, okay? Some of you will look at that and you'll be scared right now. Some of you will look at this and you'll be like scared because you're thinking, damn it, I knew it. I knew I shouldn't be rich and wealthy because if I become rich and wealthy, my problems become 10 times bigger. Not completely. I'll explain why. This, in energetic terms, is classed as what? Is classed as balance. When you have higher high and lower lows, you're energetically balanced. What happens if you see the vessel, okay, this is your body, okay? Your vessel, your capacity becomes bigger. So it can handle higher highs and lower lows. Your capacity becomes bigger. It can handle more current both ways without being affected. I'll give you an example. I always give this example because it happened just a couple of years ago. Did anybody see when Elon Musk launched the Tesla truck? How many of you seen it? Did you see the demo where he took that thing and threw it at the window to prove that it's bulletproof and then it smashed? Did you guys see that part? He was basically saying, it's bulletproof windows. Yeah, watch this. Bam, and it smashed. So the demo didn't go very well. As a result of it, what happened? That day, I believe Elon Musk probably lost like $200-300 million or something like that. I can't remember what crazy amount, right? Like $200-300 million he lost because he made one mistake. What does that show you? Well, I'll tell you what it is. Some of you right now, I know out of a few thousand people who's tuned in, there's bound to be some people who are in debt right now. You're in debt. You've got some debt. You may be 2,000 in debt, credit cards, 5,000 in debt, credit cards, 10,000, 15,000, 30,000, whatever you're in. You're in 30,000 of debt, let's say. Okay, you're in debt. And I know that some of you on this call will be quite stressed and depressed because you're in debt. How many of you believe there may be some people who are $10,000 in debt right now and quite stressed about it? How many of you believe that may be true? There's some people in the world who are around 10,000 in debt right now and quite stressed about it. Okay? Yes? Okay. What does that show? Their capacity. I don't like to say it this way because it sounds horrible, but it's the truth. What is the truth? They will never be 10,000 in profit. Because they cannot handle 10,000 in debt. The vessel is struggling, is breaking down right now with 10,000 in debt. I want you guys to understand, how many of you think there may be some people in this world who are $10,000 in debt right now, may even be so bad that they're thinking to end their life maybe. There will be people in certain areas of the world who will think that, while Elon Musk loses $200 million in one day and is still doing what he's doing. How many of you know what I'm talking about? And I know what some of you are thinking, and I know what type of people will be thinking this. Some of you will be thinking, yeah, but Elon Musk has a few other $1 billion, who cares? In exactly the same way that some of you may be thinking, yeah, but Master, you only lost half your money, you've still got a lot more there, that's why it didn't affect you. If you're thinking that, you missed the point, and you're most likely not wealthy. And I'm saying that, it might sound like, oh my God, he just had a go at me. No, I'm speaking the truth. It's because you don't understand wealth principles. You don't understand how energy works. It's not like that. I was 19, 20 years old at the time. I took 5 bank loans. It equated to £460,000. That's about $500,000. I took that amount of debt when I was 20 years old. I'll tell you why I took that amount of debt when I was 20 years old. Because it was normal to me. My dad had prepared my capacity to believe, because he always opened restaurants and he always took loans to open restaurants. He made me believe you're supposed to go to the bank and borrow 500K and you're supposed to open a restaurant and create cash flow with it. So to me, my vessel, my capacity, my mindset, everything was ready to take 500K, just like some of you would just, I don't know, buy some fruit or something. Like, it was just normal. It seemed normal. So I go, I take the loan, and I'm 500K in debt. I realized when I was 500K in debt, what was I very good at doing? I was very good at making a few 100K in profit. It was so fascinating. Now I look back at my track history, I realize that's true. Think about it like this. How many of you can already figure it out right now? If you look back at your track history, right? However much debt you've ever been in before is probably quite similar to how much profit you've ever been able to receive before. It's a similar type of, it's like a, if you've ever, I've been 5K in debt, oh my God, I have 5K in the account, I'm so happy now. How many of you just got an aha moment? If you look back at your track history, it's highly likely it's similar. Whatever your risk appetite has been, the universe responds with the reward in a very similar type of context. Your reward appetite is very similar to your risk appetite, right? A lot of people getting ahas here.